Good morning, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XM and Future Digibyte OG. So before I go any farther, I'm not a financial advisor. Should you take my advice? No motherfucking way you should. But if you do choose to take the next level technical analysis advice, this is what you can expect. I just might as well go da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, like pay attention. Don't speak before you should. You know, because you'll get fucking burned on my channel every fucking time. And this is just the start. XLM went first. Okay? XLM's up to 73 cents. I told you to buy it at 58 cents when it crashed. I told you it was going to go up even higher now. So it broke 70 cents. How high it goes, nobody fucking knows. Because I suggest XLM's going to do exactly what Litecoin did. And we're going to watch this level because Litecoin doesn't seem done. It consolidated and we're going to see what happens. So watch some of these that are farther ahead. You know, this is what I suspect is going to happen right here. So if you go through that same kind of thing, you're going to consolidate and go farther up. I told you, the farther the fall, the greater the rise. The greater the rise, the greater the fall. But when this didn't just hook there and it kept going down, it gives you much more of a shoulder. Same thing with XRP. It hasn't done it yet. But I suspect XRP got held up because of that news last night. Because people don't know what the fuck's going on. Saying 10 billion XRP coins are lost or 50 billion coins or whatever. Can't be coming out saying that shit. That sounds like, to me, manipulation at its finest. That's one of two things. One, you're going to get reset. And before you know it, prices, or so there's going to be some kind of glitch to where the XRP ledger is going to be all fucked up. Or two, this is all bullshit. But that was some pretty weird news that was coming out. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go type in XRP on Google or wherever and go take a look at some of the headlines this morning. But XRP is about to pop here. Don't kid yourself. XLM just jumped to 73 cents overnight. XRP is probably going to be in the 180s, 185s before we can blink. DGB's, you know, it's still following. I told you it was behind. I keep saying it. It did get up a little bit overnight, but I would have expected it to get up. You know, it got up to like 15. No, not even. It was up to around 15. ADA is doing the same thing as the other ones, but that's what I'm saying. That's a big shoulder. So I'd be surprised if this was just the head, but it can be. That can be. That's what I was saying. ADA already went to 185. That can absolutely be the head. But if we follow some of the other ones, I think we're going up just a tiny bit farther. Like this is going to consolidate over, come over, and then this is going to end up just being like a double stopping point kind of thing. But we'll see. Because that absolutely could be the end of it. It already went up to $1.85. You know, it already made that push XRP did. For all intents and purposes, XLM's now made that push. This could be the end of it. I don't know. It could go up another level. We just got to see if it does an Ethereum-like thing. How it pushed off, you know, a head off the top. And then we were actually pushing from a base. So basically, instead of this being the left shoulder right here, right? That would be just an inversion. This could actually be the left shoulder because of what it just did. Comes across and comes up. And then that's the neckline. That's how you get the double push up that I'm hoping for. So with XRP, same thing. So you would get this down and this up. And you can see it with XLM already. What the fuck? So, I'm going to show you this too. So with XRP, what is this shit? I don't want this in the middle of my fucking page. Talk about fucking annoying. Anyhow, hate when this shit does this. I hate when this stuff. But I have it on the stupid drawing template, so. Alright. So, anyhow. It's because I was having on save drawing, but I'm not going to do it. It's too annoying. So, just like XLM, let's say, instead of this being the left shoulder, because it would have to do work. That's the inversion. Now you come down, come up. Now instead of that being the head, let's say it does this and then goes up, right? And then creates the head. That's how you get your ultimate push. The push that I didn't think was going to happen until we made that extra, inversion down. So up, down, up. So this is not head and shoulders. If XRP comes up, which would explain the consolidation longer, then that would be the head and shoulders. Then you would come up. That would, to me, that explains it. So that's what I'm saying. That's why it consolidated longer. I think I'm right. And I think that, it made the inversion. Right? And it's like a check mark. Like I always tell you, that's the fake inversion. That's the fake inverted head and shoulders, what it's going to do. And then it's going to come down and create a second head and shoulders. That looks like a headline, but it's not. Because look, it'll come up. And then it's going to consolidate again, just like XLM. And XLM's going to build to the, it's probably going to do what I said. Fake check mark. Here, let me delete this. So that's where you could say, hey, first head and shoulders. It's a fake out. That's the fake inversion. Then you get an actual head and shoulders right here that will build and consolidate and build to a higher head. Typically, it's not going to 95. But I'm saying that's what could be happening here. Same thing with right here. Fake inversion. That's the fake head and shoulders. Right? So it comes up. We think it's a headline, but because this is a fake inversion, a fake inverted head and shoulders, that's why I say all patterns aren't the same. They need to watch them play out. Because this is going to tell us a lot. Right? It looks like a head. But in fact, it's going to bounce up again and create another shoulder. But not on as much inversion. Basically, all we did was correct from that drop. From the manipulated dump. And I think our perfect, example is right here. Everybody thought this was the head on Ethereum. Who I was watching. They said, oh, we're on the head. Well, not so fast, sweetheart. It's not. It's not that simple. Because now when it did this and consolidated, if it was in fact the head, that would not have come out anymore. That would have just, hey, we're coming like this. But it broke back up, which means it's creating the actual head. This would be considered, that's not the last part of a head and shoulders. That's not, and now because we created a whole new section, this becomes the next part of a build up. It can keep doing that. That's what I say. You don't know when a head and shoulders ends because it can keep building it until it forms the head. Until it actually gets to the head, it can build as high as it fucking wants. Doge is in consolidation right now. It's following exactly what I showed you last night. I said if you're going to ride it, it's making that inverted head and shoulders. And I even drew it out like how it was going to go. And is it not following in my line perfectly? So I would expect when Doge, consolidates, gets to around 48, 50 cents. I think that's can get all the way down to like 43. But at the bottom of this part right here, this is where I would have you guys be looking. You guys want the ultimate buy zone for Doge right now? I'm not sure it's going to go down to 46, 47. I hope it does. I'll buy more. But it's got to come down to form the bottom side of the head. That's why I put this out here. I had it drawn in between levels. I just deleted it. But I can draw the, that little drawing back. Because I had it coming through like this. And then I also went through the bottom so that you guys could see the pattern before it jumped up. So I'm going to keep it and see if it goes in line. But I think it can go down to about 50 cents. That's why I said yesterday. It's doing this inverted head and shoulders, so it's going to come down and touch. That's what it looks like to me. I could be completely wrong. This could just be a fake. And then it comes down and has to gather more support. But if it did this, I would suspect it was just coming down to about... No, it could come down farther than that. That's what I'm saying. If it comes down to gather one more set of support, it can come all the way down and double bottom. All the way down to there, so be careful. It could do something like that. And then it hangs a W you know. Or you're going to get a bounce right there. But I think, like I said, I drew this like this for a reason. It's going like this, it'll go like this, and then it's going to come down. You know, and then I had the bottom side so you guys could see it just staying in tune, but there's no point of showing it from the top, so I deleted it, and I had it like this. Just so you guys could see, and if it ran through that same pattern line, you know, we're on the right track. Because it can go all the way down to here and reconsolidate. That's the double bottom. In a 4, 8, 12, in a 24-hour period, that would be a double bottom. And it could bounce off of it. You've seen that pattern formation a lot of times. But I'm not convinced it's going to go all the way to 42 cents. But that's why yesterday I came on and said it's creating the inversion on the head and shoulders. So let's see how it plays out. I didn't say it was going to 70 cents yesterday, but I said it was a nice move up from 44. So it's position play time. Me, if it goes back down to 45 cents, well, I'm going to be very, very happy. I'm begging it right now because I got $500 to the side right now. If it goes back down and it touches that double bottom and starts bouncing off of it, I'm throwing another $500. So, you know, 500 times if I just buy it right now and don't pay attention to the pattern. It's at 504. We'll just say 50. So at 50 cents, 504, you get 992. If we watch the pattern go out, because it's not going to just jump up, it's in this inversion. So it's either going to stay at 50 cents or it can go all the way down to 45 cents to double bottom from 24 hours ago. If it goes to 45 cents, you've got this just like XRP now. I'm going to show you the exact same way. That's another 1,111. If I get another 1,111 at 45 cents, I'll now have 9,000 for around a 44.5, 45 cent cost average. But I'm not going to buy it at 51 or 55, even though I want to. I'm not going to do it. I have to wait for it to consolidate. Because then if that backfires and it goes down to 35 cents, well, now I can cost average down and, you know, I don't have them bought in the 40s and 50s and 60s. Right now, I've only got them bought at 45 cents. And then like 600 more at 47. The first ones were actually like 44.7, but you get upcharged. So, you know, I always say it's up a little bit. And that was with the upcharge 44.7. But I always upcharge it a little more in my own head. So I have to say 45 so that I'm at a bigger gain than I can expect. One more thing I want to cover before I get off. The support you showed my brother last night, he texted me overnight, and I talked to him this morning before he went to work. He's working down in Bloomington, so I don't really get a bunch of chances to talk to him. But the excitement in his voice, you guys, seriously, I want to thank each and every one of you, for real. His video from 4 hours ago got 45 views. His one that I told you about last night, his silver one, got 60 views. You know, that's not what got me excited. I looked at his page. He had 36 views when we talked about him last night. 36 subscribers.
Oh, for our...
And I go, we doubled it, guys. You guys helped double his audience overnight. 36 to 72. Like, I am like, holy fuck. Like, me, I was like, holy shit. That's how I felt. That's what happened to me when I was at like 35. I got to 70. Then it doubled to 150 real quick. And I'm like, oh my God. So, that's crazy. I'm going to share one more time. I'll share today his link in the description on Mondays and Fridays. Because on Mondays, he does commodities. Friday, he does monetary policy. So, you know, I'll have that in the comments you guys are asking. But I'm not going to keep going to his page. But I'm going to keep mentioning it. You know, while he's doing it on these days. So, again, guys, pay attention to what I'm saying. XLM's at 71 cents. Pay attention to what I think is going on. Pay attention to the fact that I think that wasn't even the head that formed. If it consolidates long enough, we could have one of these. And then a real head form, and then that's just a left shoulder. And that was, you know, the fake inverted head. Or not there. Yeah, it will be. But right here's the fake inverted head and shoulders. We get a real head and shoulders. We get another consolidation down, and then we push up to the actual head. That's what I think is going on. That's why I think XRP did what it did. right? Fake Head and Shoulders. Well, not fake Head and Shoulders, but it turns more into a checkmark inversion that leads into a Head and Shoulders that people would think would be the head, but instead it would just do this, create the next head, show you that this inversion was fake, create the actual Head and Shoulders to the end of the pattern. That's what I'm telling people. A lot of people think this is the Head and Shoulders part, and that's what I was saying yesterday, but once it develops farther, that proves to you that we are on a fake bull trap right now. I told you there's a lot of patterns within a pattern. Not all Head and Shoulders are the same. You have to wait to see the next 4-hour development happen for like 4 or 5, stasis points, because you need entry points. You need data. If you don't have it, there's no way to do analytics. But that's basically it, guys. You need to watch this video. It's important. Don't forget to like. Hit that fucking like button, because I'm starting to get sick of not seeing 100 likes. Like, fuck me, guys. We're almost up to 1,500 fucking subscribers now. There's no excuses that I can't get to 100 fucking likes per video. I get 5, 6, 7, 800 views per video now. Even if I do 10 videos in a 10-hour span, they all get 500 views. So don't tell me we don't have 500 people and we can't get 25% of you to like it. I just seen how you guys went and doubled my brother's subscribers. That was nothing short of spectacular. So come on, guys, help me get to 100 likes. I can't bear it on the soul to have less than 100 likes when I got fucking The Run guys and Douchebag McGee over there on YouTube getting more likes than me. More of a conversion rate. I get like a 98% like to dislike, which is awesome. Most of my videos get 100% likes, except for that douchebag who dislikes every fucking video. I could say I'm going to send you $5 million today, and that guy would dislike my video. I could say I'm going to come shine your shoes, and that guy would kick me in the nuts. I could literally tell him that I'm sending him a gold bar, and he would tell me I'm full of shit. It would show up at his house, and he would say, he didn't send me shit. I'm disliking his gold bar because it's not made by the guy I wanted. It's unreal. I put out an educational video that has nothing to do with crypto. The guy dislikes it. I put out, just some funny clips. The guy dislikes it before he even watches it. I literally will put out a video and 8 seconds later, it's a 30-minute video and it's got a dislike. I'm like, there's my guy. But without your haters, who are you really? So again, guys, I'm T-Speaker222, XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XHome and Future Digibyte OG. Make sure to check out my link. Make sure to check out the comments if you want to see the link to my brother's page. And besides that, I'll update you in a little bit, but Julie's got therapy here in like 23 minutes they'll be here, so I got to make sure she's ready. So until next time, guys, stay blessed.